Welcome to Buff Dudes Bulking Plan Phase 5, or as we like to call it, the Buff Dudes Let's Play. We're going to...
Let's work out.
Exactly, we're going to call it a Let's Workout. Long time building to this one, so we're going to get started now. Buff Dudes Bulking Plan Phase 5. Strength. Day 1. Hold.
This phase is separated from pull days and push days. And you can't have a pull day without some deadlifts.
As you can see, we're going from 80 to 95% of our 1 rep max. We're going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As far as sets and reps are concerned, we're taking a nice healthy break in between each set. We're taking about 2 to 3 minutes. So we're getting, as you can see, we have a real fascination with our hands in this footage. I think it's because we're not sure if our meat hooks are going to be able to survive this onslaught they're about to face. So I'm looking at it kind of like an animal eyeing its prey. Or maybe I'm the prey and I don't know it yet. Nice. Off to a decent start. 405.
I think we really try to keep our grip overhand as much as we can until that bar really starts to slip. Then we'll maybe do the over-under, or we'll just take some straps. Help out that way.
Yeah, I was feeling pretty strong today.
There's the straps.
Oh yeah, speak of the devil, there they are. Got that neutral chin, back straight.
A little wobbly there.
Yeah, just a little bit. But that's going to happen inevitably, especially when you're hitting your PRs. Your form is going to break a little bit. So unless you want your form never to break, never try to hit those PRs because it is gonna get a little wonky from time to time. I'm just displaying everything I'm feeling right on the face of mine.
Is this the last one? This single rep?
Yes.
This is the personal record, personal best.
Here we go. Is he gonna make it? Drum roll. Yeah! Oh, my balloons. I didn't tell Brandon there was gonna be balloons.
I'm so happy. I
I
got balloons.
This is such a joyous occasion.
I know.
Oh yeah.
For my life.
Damn. Am I gonna get balloons too?
Yeah. Balloons all around.
New
Balloons
PR. 2 new PRs. Oh, Brandon's even going farther.
And
oh,
fuck. I got the X.
Nah. So moving right on to weighted pull-ups, and that's the thing about all week long. There's 4 days in this phase. Every single exercise, we're trying to hit a new PR. So some we did it, some we didn't.
Yeah, the deadlifts, I think, it felt pretty good. We were a little disappointed. We want to go a little heavier, but hey, can't always get what you want.
You can't always get what you want.
Yeah.
My counterpart is agreeing with me. He's nodding his head there. And
we don't have a belt here, as you can see. We're just holding that dumbbell between the legs. And that itself is kind of a workout, really. So we're pretty happy with the amount of weight we got on pull-ups. And RDLs. Now, we don't have a squat rack. So we actually have to deadlift again to get into position. RDLs, so
needless, yeah. No, I was gonna say, needless to say, our back was shot after today's workout.
Yeah, it was a heavy day for the back.
Right onto bent over rows.
And since our lower back is a little shot and getting a little tight fatigued, what we did is went ahead and had the starting position all the way to the bottom of the ground to start and end there. You can see it's kind of similar to a Bentley row. A Bentley row is doing the same positioning, but it's actually only concentrating on the concentric on the way up and then dropping the weight on the way down. But this one's a controlled, getting controlled motion on the way down as well, the eccentric. So hence the bent over row.
Yeah.
There you go. There's a lesson for the day. Is everyone awake? Did everyone fall asleep while I was talking?
Yeah, my brain's been locked for like 2 minutes. I had a thought and I've been trying to recover it, but I can't, so I'll just continue on with the exercise.
Maybe it'll come.
Yeah, probably.
Is there any rants? Is there any rants in this video? I don't think so.
No, there's not. That's going to be up to us.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just going to do a live rant.
So ending with the weighted Russian twists. Putting a little core in there right near the end. Mm-hmm. Final exercise of day 1.
This one's a nice one. See the feet's on the floor. It's getting a bit heavier. Elevating the feet can be harder, but also it can be a little tricky to keep some good form there. So if you're going heavy with it, go ahead and put your feet on the floor and you'll feel a little bit more engagement in the core. Where are we now? Look at this place. Wow. What do you guys think?
The Buff Dudes Industrial Dungeon. You know, what better way to feel like a man and a buff dude than working out where you got saws, blades, and all kinds of industrial equipment.
And dust and oil and gasoline smell all when you're trying to take your deep breaths during the bureaus.
Yeah, good times. So, push press. Yeah,
There we go.
I'm just showing it all right now. I don't know if I'm going to even survive this one. You can actually see I have the fear of God in my eyes at this very moment. I don't know what I'm looking at, but...
He's looking ahead. He's looking ahead to the future.
At my own mortality. Alright, come on, you got it.
There we go.
There we go.
I don't know if we have an epic face on this one.
We do. It's later in the
Okay,
episode.
okay.
You want to
I was
save the
hoping.
best for last.
Got the wrist wraps. The wrist wraps, if you're wondering what they kind of do, is they really just help stabilize the wrists, especially as it gets heavier. As the weight's getting heavier, it's hard to keep a straight wrist. It starts to bend back quite a bit. And wow, that's pulling breakage right there.
Hey,
balloons!
His VR though.
Yeah.
Come on, give it up. with
I
the
only
balloons.
do this for the balloons, really.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
that's the
saying.
only reason we try to hit PRs is for the digital balloons. Okay, 225 push press. Here we go. Oh god. Oh shit! I got the X. Damn it.
It's like the X Factor.
It is. It is. Okay, moving right on to squats.
Trying to corkscrew those feet in the ground. Really get those knees, following those toes. And kind of pull the bar into your back as you're doing it. It's kind of hard. It's nervous or whatnot. If you want to be a little picky.
Feel free to be picky.
No,
Those
that's what it's all
knees are
about.
not quite tracking in line with those toes, pushing in a little bit.
Yeah, they will when you get that heavy.
Yeah.
Or at least heavy for
Heavy for us. That's another thing we want to mention as well is it's all due to your own levels and where you're at. Obviously, we're not breaking or even getting close to any world records in this video, but win the PR, win the balloons. we're easily amused. It's a PR for us.
We
So.
congratulate ourselves a lot.
Exactly. There's so many balloons in this house you don't even know. We throw celebrations for everything we do. But so you're going to be at your own level. Some people may be able to lift much heavier than us. Some people may not be able to lift as much. You're really going to go up to your own skill level for those of you going through the bulking plan currently as well. You're going to go by your not even time. And I kept this clip in to show that I didn't even go near parallel. I tried to get a new PR. Couldn't hit the parallel, but I tried.
No
But,
balloons on that one.
No,
folks.
definitely no balloons. But
And that's it. You should be really, you can have people you look up to, but in the long run, you need to compete with yourself and be happy with that, and be happy with yourself as well. So if you're hitting personal best, personal records, that's good. Be happy about it. Don't try to compete with world record, weightlifters that are, they're squatting 800, 9,000, 900 to 1,000 pounds. So
yeah,
there's no point.
And one of our personal goals was to hit 600 on deadlifts, 500 on squats, and 400 on bench through the duration of this bulking plan. As you can see, that didn't happen. We hit some new PRs on a few different exercises, but we just weren't able to, kind of hit our goal. But that's fine because, you keep doing it and you keep getting stronger, and that's definitely the goal, is to not give up, keep going, and to eventually hit those PRs. To hit, we've hit the 1,000-pound club. Now it's time to hit the 1,500-pound club.
I think we got to. What did we get in this?
In this one,
12 to 1,300?
what was that? I think we hit 515 on deadlift.
It's 520 if you want to be
Okay,
specific.
520. 520
Those
on
5
deadlift.
pounds count.
They do.
I mean, they count towards balloons. For
Yeah,
Christ's sake.
exactly. Yeah, we hit 520 on deadlift. What was it? 440 on squats. I mean, I didn't, because I didn't go below parallel.
Yeah. We got close. We did good, but let's get some more balloons for Christ's
Yeah,
sake.
damn
I
it,
want some
where's
more
our balloons? Wow, we're losing our luster here. Okay.
Here's the dips.
That was it. And that actually was a PR, but I just stopped with the balloons because I figured, come on.
Oh, I got
Oh,
the shirt.
oh,
Wow.
damn. It's
The chub comes out.
It's getting real.
Yeah. It's real when the chub comes out. That was a good quick cut there. So on to Superman's. I actually really like Superman's for lower back activation, and you get some glute activation in there as well. A little abdominal work, but mainly it's going to be the rectus spinae muscles and some glute activation.
Yeah, and by the way, for those of you wanting an in-depth tutorial on all these exercises, I included in the description of this video. Me and Brian are keeping this pretty loose. I asked in the last video if you guys would like to see more like this. We were offering our commentary over the videos. You said yes, that's what we're doing. But if you want more of a no bullshit, just breaking down the exercise itself, feel free to check the description. We're more kind of going into the mental aspect of what we go through when lifting, which for this week personally was a little stressful because we're recording it, we're showing it to you who's watching it right now. You know, it's kind of like, this is it. This is just the raw and edited,
This is how it looks.
dirty version of us working out and trying to hit our PRs.
Yeah.
Hitting some, missing others, but definitely not giving up and going strong. And that is still the goal, by the way. It's definitely the 600, 500, 400 on the three major compounds.
So stay tuned.
Got to keep one step closer to becoming a buff dude. Hell yeah. So we got some above the knee rack pulls.
Yep. Good old rack pulls. They've been around for a long time, these rack pulls. And really like them. They're a good exercise. Definitely feel a lot of lower back, lats, traps, a little bit in the hamstrings, grip. Does a lot. And I think there's probably one exercise that I think we'll continue to do just because it feels pretty good.
Yeah.
And you can pull some heavy weight as
You can. I know. It feels damn good.
All these weights, so
I know.
random weights on there.
What the hell is this?
Those are actually all 45s, weirdly enough, even though it doesn't look like it.
They come in all shapes and sizes. Yeah.
Is that a what she said joke? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll ignore that.
I guess.
Let's not go that far.
I
Let's
was
not go that low.
Yeah, exactly. I was too busy looking at myself. My head's starting to look at like a Q-tip. A Q-tip that's been used.
Oh no.
All right. Single arm row. Doing a little bit of a DIY here. Typically we do it with a dumbbell. As you can see, we're doing it with a barbell.
If you don't have dumbbells that go that heavy, that's
Feel free to do the same. And the end of the barbell, it's pretty thick. So we went ahead and used a wrist strap just to kind of better, because we're really taking up a big portion of our grip there. It's possible but with this weight this heavy, it's easy to slip. So we just threw on some wrist straps to focus on the lift itself.
So far, we've done 3 different locations in this one phase.
Yeah, we're bouncing all around locations. We're like world travelers. We just bounce from gym to gym. We're not loyal. There's no loyalty here. But we always do return to the Buff Dude's home gym. Thank you, Buff Dad. And the power rack is still holding up strong, as you can see. We're really throwing some weight on that thing.
Yeah, it's held up really well.
So we got shrugs.
Getting the hold.
Yeah.
Do the William Wallace there.
Hold.
Got the weighted crunches. I love weighted crunches. Some people don't. They can't. It's hard for them to activate the core properly on this one, or the abdominals muscles. But one of my particular favorites.
And we've got a new poster back there, as you can see, below the point break one.
Yeah.
Big
Who can
bonus.
guess?
Exactly. Huge bonus points if you can guess what it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
As you can tell, the crunches are working real well.
That bulk is going
I
good.
got the kegger going.
Yeah, exactly. Screw the six pack, go for the keg.
Front squats. Lovely front squats. I actually don't now. When I first started doing front squats, they were very uncomfortable. It's a very uncomfortable exercise to start with, I think, to start learning. But once you actually get it down, and once you get the mobility in your wrists, a little bit in your shoulder, and hips and everything, get the positioning right, it can be a pretty good exercise, at least for me particularly. But as you can see, Hudson's doing searcher squats.
Exactly. The front squats just put a little too much pressure on my shoulder, so I'm just not the biggest fan of the way they make me feel. So,
and that's a good right there example of how some people feel comfortable with one exercise and people don't. So that doesn't mean you have to do a certain exercise. Switch it up, because there's always going to be an alternate or a variation of an exercise you can switch up.
Exactly. And as you can see, we do that pretty often. We'll go from barbell to dumbbell, alternate exercise, especially being in a gym which may not have all the equipment. So don't feel that just because you can't perform one exercise that it's out of the picture completely. For instance, incline press, you can switch up with kneeling landmine press. There's a lot of varieties, right? So, oh yeah.
Hit my knee so hard right there. God damn, it hurt. You can't tell. It doesn't look bad.
Yeah, just bash the hell out of that power rack. Uh-oh. Oh no, another red X.
The struggle's real.
Yup. 315 on
He get a red.
X.
Oh, he's got the shake.
No.
He didn't get a red X, but he got the head shake.
Yeah, I knew. All right.
SMH, man.
Yeah, exactly. So we're doing kneeling overhead press, which actually made it much harder because then you could not put, with push press, it's the dip drive press. Your knees can get into the equation a little bit, hips, but with this thing, it's just all shoulders. So you can see here, giving it a shot.
This the epic? It's closing in. Look, here it
Oh
goes.
God.
Almost.
No,
Damn it.
that was couldn't do it.
So close though.
Hey, look at leg press. Look at how futuristic and cool it looks.
Wow. Leg press.
Whoa.
Coming at you.
So
We skipped leg press. That's what it comes down to.
that's what all the bullshit was leading up
Yeah.
to. We didn't have a leg press machine, and we really didn't feel like running all the way down to the gym just to use it, so we just skipped it. But
And if anyone really notices, there's actually a vertical leg press machine DIY Duke made, but it's
it's a DIY in progress. We'll just put it
Exactly,
that way.
there we
So neither one of us really wanted to load it up.
risk
with-
our lives and
Yeah.
load it up with the amount of plates that would be our
Although it would have been a great way to go out on our Buff Dude shield. So that wraps it up.
Nice.
Phase 5, there you go. Just raw and unedited. All those PRs. Some hit, some miss, but we gave it our best shot. And you do too. If you don't hit all of yours, don't be too down on yourself. But if you do hit all of yours, hell yeah, congratulations. Hope it's
That's
going
one
strong.
step closer.
Yeah.
There we go.
To being a buff dude.
Right.
So we have one phase left. Phase 6 is going to be hypertrophy. We're super pumped. We're just going to get in there and do it. So for the next 6 days, we're going to be hitting it hard. Hope it's all going well for you. I don't really have a lot more to say.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah.
I just want more balloons.
Yeah, I know. Where's our
Thumbs up
balloons,
for the
damn it?
balloons.
Yeah, thumbs up for the balloons. If you want really shitty 1995 Windows style balloons in every single video, thumbs up this video.
Yeah. So there's no more explosions. It's gonna be balloons from now on.
Exactly. Everything's going to be balloons.
Yeah.
So, what do you tell them, B?
Yep. As always.
Stay buff. Yeah.